Yo, 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 what's the deal, family? What's the deal? And welcome back to another episode of the Black Sheep, a place where we keeps it real, we keeps it consistent, and above all, man, we keeps love. You know what I'm saying? I'm Abstract, the host.
And you got your boy Croy host. That's what I was going to say, honestly. Your co-host, Croy, coming at you. What up, Kingdom? And since you coughing, let me introduce this special guest that we have today, Miss Flotus G.
What it do, y'all? You already know it's your girl, Flotus G, giving fruit to the mind like a recipe, baby.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Okay. Like got another tight intro. 2D came in with that intro, too. That was dope. I like that. One more time.
Oh, I just said I'm Flotus G. I'm giving fruit to the mind like a recipe.
Fruit to the mind like a recipe. That's not what she said
the first time.
That's what she said.
Yeah, that's what I said.
That's what's up, man. Once again, everybody, welcome back. We got a special episode for you today. Today's episode is called Are You Surrounded or Are You Supported? Okay? We're going to be basically just talking about, you know what I'm saying, different types of relationships, you know what I'm saying, networking relationships, you know, what to do and ins and outs and stuff like that. You feel what I'm saying? So let's go ahead and get in to the nitty gritty, okay? So firstly, you know what I'm saying, I just want to point out, Flotus, you got a good following, you know what I'm saying? Like, I've only seen you perform twice, but every time, like both times, it's like your circle pretty deep, you know what I'm saying? And even I noticed in your Fry Guys concert that those same people that were supporting you where I saw you perform were also performing in your show. Yeah. So like that inter-network was pretty dope. Can you tell us how that happened?
To be completely honest, it's really artists supporting artists. It started with Pop Night, you know, the one that you guys are performing at now. Right. Yeah, that's how we got connected. Okay. Pop Night started at Jamaica, and it was just a regular showcase at that time. So everybody was just coming in. A lot of people I met before Pop Night, but majority of everybody, like D-Trey Val, me and Trey D had already knew each other, but we got closer with Pop Night. A lot of people, the Costa Ricans, it's a lot of them. Right. But it's did I say Costa Ricans? I think I'm talking about Casamigos. But it's the Costa Ricans.
Yeah, you do.
Oh, man.
Excuse me, charge it to my brain, not my heart. I love you. But yes, so that's where it originally started. It started with Pop Night, just doing shows. Every night we just came and we supported each other. I think it was every Thursday. Mm-hmm. And we came, we supported each other, and we just built a bond off of that. Just created family off of it because we actually understood, like, we have family that we were, you know, like grew up with and stuff like that, but they didn't really support us. And we also had friends that really didn't support us. Right. And we understood that we all had the same goals, and we just collaborated off of that, and it's been booming ever since. Yeah.
Yeah. And that's I think a very common thing for artists, especially artists that are trying to break out. Is trying to build that initial support wave. And the ones that we want the most to support us is our friends and family. Right. You know what I'm saying? And we don't ever rarely get that. You know what I'm saying? Every once in a while they may show up. You know, and if we being real, it's because the show is free.
Talk about it.
It's because
that's some black sheep shit.
You know what I'm saying? It's free.
You're absolutely right.
It was free parking, and the show was free. Okay, you know. Luckily, we had some good drinks and everything.
Yeah, I mean, there's sometimes a certain connotation behind being like, okay, I'm going to be the one pursuing music in the family that makes like. Some of the family members of the family just kind of roll their eyes and be like, you know what I'm saying? Like, here they go, like chasing some entertainment, like not really tangible thing, blah, 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 blah.
And it's because they don't see the responsibility in it. Like the generation that's before us, you know, they're brought up on like labor work, you know what I'm saying? Blue collar lifestyle, you know what I'm saying? And so for them, their stability is in that, a schedule. You know what I'm saying? They know when they need to wake up, where they need to be. You know what I'm saying? And when they gonna get off and come home. You know what I'm saying? They know every 2 weeks that money gonna be the same and hit the same.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And
I feel like there's stability that comes with pursuing a music career. It just doesn't show right away.
right.
A lot of times.
Right.
Yeah, I think it's the same way as a job, Like, yeah, of course you're for sure you're getting 2 weeks. I mean, every 2 weeks you're getting paid, but you want to only make what, $1,500 for the rest of your life, or do you
Right.
really want to make enough money to support your family?
Exactly.
So it's like, I feel like the same time and work and effort that you put into getting up and going to this 9 to 5 is the same work that you have to do as an artist.
Right.
Yeah, so I think it go hand in hand.
Exactly. This is also the 9 to 5. Like, seriously, we are here at 9 to 5 hours.
I say 9
right
to
now.
9.
You know what I'm saying? 9 to 9.
Even more. Yeah.
You know, and for us to have to put in not only that dedication to continue to move in artistry as if it were a 9 to 5, I feel like takes a lot more concentration for us, a lot more energy for us, a lot more of ourselves like that we have to sacrifice, you know what I'm saying, in order to continue to escalate and continue to grow, you know what I'm saying, to make the same consistent money that somebody in a 9 to 5 would.
Right.
Like over and over and over again.
I
you know what
agree
mean?
because we're more free.
Right.
As an artist, you have to create your own schedule and you have to make sure you wake yourself up.
Right.
You have to make sure you go to your shows. You have to make sure you make it to your studio sessions, your interviews. You have to do that.
Right.
You don't have nobody telling you if you don't make it here, you're going to get fired. So
Right.
that fear is not there. It's
Right.
more free. So
Right.
of course,
But at the same time, the importance of keeping up with those appointments is you don't want to burn bridges.
right.
You don't
Yes.
want to like lose opportunities and start
Yes.
being known as, oh, this is the person that just kind of be flaking. They don't take
Right.
it serious.
Right.
Right. Our currency is relationships.
Right.
You know what I'm
Networking.
saying? Exactly. We get paid shaking hands, you know what I'm saying? Because we already know that's going to lead to bigger and better opportunities. You know what I'm saying? Each show we get, I don't be necessarily thinking about, am I getting paid to show up here
Right.
like that? Because I know the reason I'm here is to build a relationship with somebody where I get that one big opportunity that's going to, you know what I'm saying, pay me that 2 stacks, 3 stacks, you know what I'm saying, whatever it
Exactly.
is. You feel me? The next thing I want to kind of bring up here is your presence that you bring to a show. Starting off with your mic stands.
Yeah.
Like, yo, I had only ever saw the rose one,
Mhm.
but then I was looking through your Instagram and I saw a sunflower one. So I was like, yo, that's pretty dope. Like, how did you start coming up with that? And do you have others?
Yeah, I do. Actually, it's really simple. So it's really simple to do. I don't spend a lot of money on my craft. I really go to Dollar Tree and I go on Amazon and I just use my creativity and let it flow because I love the sunflower. Since you brought that up, I love the sunflower. It actually symbolizes me just like the lotus flower, I believe. It's bright. It's very vibrant. And I feel like that when I walk into a room, that's what I bring. So I bring
Right.
sunlight. I bring, that vibrant feeling.
Yeah.
So I wanted something that symbolizes who I am. And yeah, actually, I had a manager when I first started. She told me, she's like, you can rap, girl. Your music is good, but you are boring. Like, you're not somebody that I would want to watch.
Damn, she told you straight like that?
Yeah. She told me, and I appreciated it. Like, come tell me what I need to know.
Dang,
She's like, the way that you dress and stuff like that, you're not somebody that's going to catch somebody's eye. You're more chill. And she's like, pay attention to the Lauryn Hills and pay attention to Erykah Badu and, all those people. What is it about you that stands out? That you
Right.
can bring and implement it on the stage.
Right.
And I was like, I don't know, I like flowers. And she was like, well, decorate your mic stand. And I was like, okay, cool. Because I was just going to bring a mic stand because I'm like, that's different.
Who
And
was
she-
it again to tell you that?
This was my manager at the time.
Shout out manager.
That was
She
like my
on to something.
auntager or whatever. Yeah,
The auntager.
she was like, yeah, that's the other reason why she was so honest. That was my auntie too.
Yeah, and that's good too.
So she was like really honest with me. I really appreciated that. So I told her, I was like, I want to bring a mic stand. And she was like, no, you need to do more than that. You need to bring incense. You need to bring something to, signify who you are. Like a person's supposed to know what you're about to rap about as soon as you walk in the door.
Right.
They're not supposed to have to guess. They're supposed to know. So that's when I started to do the glasses and change the way I dress and bring different stuff to the stage and stuff like that.
Have a signature look.
Yeah, have a signature look so they'll know.
Yeah.
You know, it won't be no questions asked. Like,
See, the no bribbies is gonna work, man.
So I was just like, you know what, Auntie, I really appreciate that, and I took that and I just went all the way with everything. Like I know in one of my shows, well, probably a couple of my shows, I brought grass out. And I just took my shoes off and got in the grass because that's what I usually do. I don't judge me. I talk to the trees. I walk in the grass barefoot. I talk to the moon and the stars and all that stuff like that because I feel like, like Bruno said, I heard somebody talking to me back,
Right,
so that's what I do. So I just brought myself to the stage. That's all I really did.
Right.
That person that is really hidden, but that's the person that I wanted to bring out because like Flotus is like my alter ego to me.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
That's what's up. Do you think fuck, I'm gonna ask Croy. Like it was like up? Okay, so her auntie is real, you know what I'm saying?
Real rap raw.
Real rap raw with her as a manager. Right. It's love. So I guess my question is, do you think that for people that have managers that aren't related to them are allowed, not even allowed, but should have that same level of honesty with their artists? Or should there be a boundary when it comes to honesty?
I feel like you want anybody in your life, you want to be an honest person with you.
Right,
you know what I mean? And especially somebody that's going to be that close and that involved in your artistry and your craft and what you're doing, handling money's involved. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, most definitely.
Yeah, especially when money's involved.
You do have to kind of figure out where to draw the line, but I would want that to be one of my best friends to be my manager.
Yeah.
Right. Definitely, because I was over here thinking about that, while you were speaking, and I'm just like, dang, like, if I had a manager that wasn't related to me, should I be drawing the line somewhere? You know what I'm saying? Is there a too personal? You get me? Because I know, that y'all probably had times where the relationship between manager and niece would blend.
It collided a lot. Yeah.
Right.
But I think because she was my aunt, it was easier to get through it. We talked about we talked about certain things that I didn't agree with, and she was more, okay, if you don't agree, okay, cool, whatever. But a lot of things that she knew about, I didn't know about when it came to the music industry. So I didn't really oppose too much of the things that she said. But when it came to my craft and the way that I wanted it to look and the things that I wanted to do, I was very adamant about telling her, no, I'm not doing that. I'm not wearing that. No. And she was just like, okay. But I don't think, can I just piggyback off of that? I don't think you have to be related to your manager in order for things to go the way it should. Like, Corwin could be your manager. Right. Like, not saying that that's what you should do, but
it's definitely not. I'm telling you that right now.
He could, because I think it's all about the camaraderie. When you have somebody that's open-minded and actually understand who you are and is not trying to control you, I think you can go far. But you also want that person that's the opposite of you, because I've learned, like, the person that you don't agree with is the main person you should do business with, because that's going to be the person to tell you, no, like, you shouldn't do that and all that stuff like that.
Yeah, you don't want yes men in any scenario either. You know what I'm saying? Like,
just falling into what you're saying.
Yeah, you can't, because that's going to go horrible, especially in personal relationships as well. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? You don't want yes men. And that's why I don't have a lot of friends right now. Like, I literally only have 3 other friends, because they're not yes men. You know what I'm saying? They get on my ass.
And they're not yes men. They're turtles.
They're turtles. Speaking of, you know what I'm saying? That episode's coming up soon, guys. Sorry, I was excited.
I like that.
Ninja Turtles. So,
Ninja Turtles.
Yeah, because there's only 4 of us. And now we have a Casey Jones.
Casey Jones in the place.
Shout out
on the turtle heads.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, shout out to y'all.
She's not feeling turtly enough.
Yeah, she's all right, what?
I'm sorry. sorry. I don't. No, I like pizza though.
You like pizza? What's your favorite pizza?
My favorite pizza. I'm very generic. I like pepperoni.
Okay.
Like pepperoni and bacon or something.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So like in the car on the way up here, we was jamming out to, a couple of your songs.
Some bangers.
You know what I'm saying? Hell yeah. I'm going to just repeat what was said in the car.
Yeah.
You got bars.
Oh, thank
Okay. You know what I'm saying?
Like
you.
Kit Kat. Okay.
I said it. It was
BARZ.
I should know.
Okay. Thank you.
You know what I'm saying? You are a very talented young woman, and it's an honor to have you here today for sure, for sure.
I appreciate it.
But I want to get into was maybe some of the root like inspirations to the songs like Float On and Overflow.
Okay.
Yeah. Let's get on Overflow first.
Okay.
Because I was jamming that too. You know what I'm saying? Like, what is some of the root inspirations for you when writing these pieces?
So in general, my inspiration, it usually comes from the way that I feel. The way that I'm feeling at the moment, I think about certain things because I have a lot of sisters and brothers and I have a lot of, cousins and stuff like that. And everybody talks to me about their problems and I don't really open up and talk to other people. I'm really the person that is giving, advice or something like that. So,
it used to be that guy.
yeah, it's very hard sometimes, but that was the point of Overflow. Overflow was my way of opening up. I didn't even really open up all the way. That was very tricky for me to do. It was really hard for me to actually get on the song and talk about how I feel, and the things that I've been through. But when I think about everybody, I'm like, I know for sure other people are going through the same things that I'm going through. And that's the reason why I do other songs like Float On and VibeZ. But Overflow specifically was, that's kind of like my baby. That's something that took a lot for me to actually get out, because I like to use Flotus as my way of escaping. And sometimes I forget that Flotus is connected to me.
Right.
And I just wanted to open up and express how I really felt. Like in the beginning of the song, I said it's hard to open up when you're supposed to be the one that's lifting up the spirits of everybody around.
Right. Very true.
Yeah.
That's why it's good to have that relationship with yourself, mentally and spiritually, to be able to always pinpoint and know where your capacity is for other people. And that's been a new thing for me as well. It's just having to tell people, hey, I don't have the capacity right now to, either listen, or even when people ask, hey, do you have time to talk? You know what I'm saying? Or can I, vent to you? I even asked, do you have the capacity, to get the advice? You know what I'm saying? Do you want me to listen or you want me to listen to advise? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Because, just like you were saying, we may not have, the room to take on other people's problems, you know what I'm saying? And also deal with our own, especially as artists when trying to be, creative. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah. That's definitely true because we take on a lot of stuff. Like, we were talking about that in the car, like just trying to take on the reality, like, of life, like what we're going through personally, and then trying to, push that to the side to push our careers and do things that we really want to do. It's very difficult. It's very hard.
Right. Yeah.
So, yeah.
Because a lot of times I don't know how y'all define Black Sheep, but I feel like it's like a person who just kind of doesn't really connect with mainstream society and things like that.
Yeah.
Because people know that about you, they will be more quicker to vent to you about their stuff because they're like, oh, this person can relate because they go through this and that. So I'm just going to give them all my shit because there's somebody. Going back to the last episode with Kay, she expressed to me plenty of times that she felt like that. You know what I mean? Like just because people think because I have these problems that they can just come dump on me and then expect me to have all the answers and do it. It's like, no, I'm burnt out. Like I'm already, like, leave me alone.
Exactly. And it's kind of harsh to say that, but sometimes you have to. Yeah. I'm learning that.
You got to set that boundary. It's a very important boundary.
Speaking of setting boundaries.
What's up?
Y'all are so goofy.
I don't know if that was a good segue, but
I know.
It works.
The dating situation. As a local artist myself,
Yeah.
You know, I know this was something we kind of touched the base on a little bit on the phone the other day. You know, me being an artist myself, like I said, I go to shows, and if I have a significant other, I usually will bring them. How does that work for you in this modern fun? Like, are you dating? Are you single? Are you?
Yeah.
And how does it work whenever it's time for a show?
Okay, so in the past, I have.
Or are there boundaries set?
Yeah, boundaries
Look,
should
you're not
be
allowed
set.
to come to any of my shows. Let's just get that right
You know
now.
what?
I love you, but no.
Listen, that sounds really bad. It sounds really harsh, but I agree with that statement.
Right.
Simply because I've been through it twice. Yeah. So it's like
Facts. Me
I
too.
feel like bringing your significant other into your business space that's not your husband or your wife.
Mhm.
It is very difficult because one of the issues that I had was the jealousy issue.
Right.
Because you're not understanding that I'm networking,
Right.
and you think I'm flirting. You know,
Right.
and they don't understand that boundary.
Yes.
And then the other thing is getting too connected with my people that support me and other artists. Yeah, those are not your people.
Right.
I brought you with me. So it's like it's fine for you to talk to them. I mean, if it's a genuine connection and you see somebody that you've been knowing for a while, or if y'all just happen to have a conversation and that be that, then that's
Right.
cool. But don't try to make yourself a part of my situation.
Exactly.
Like, that's not cool. To answer your other question, I was trying to avoid, but I'm gonna go ahead and answer it. I am single. I am. Yeah, I'm chilling.
Chilling.
But
Yeah.
when I do start dating and stuff like that, no, unless he's an artist. Oh yeah, he will not be around.
Okay.
Unfortunately.
Okay.
Because you want somebody that understands the lifestyle.
Yeah,
Right.
I want it to be genuine. I want somebody that's going to understand what I'm doing. Also, even if you're not an artist, I would like for you to support me and not
Right.
support yourself. Because a
Right.
lot of people get into the situation and they're looking for a social club or looking for somebody to call a
Exactly.
friend. So they're using my light to go
Right.
and speak to other people. And yeah,
Exactly.
that's
They
not,
want to be surrounded and they don't want to support.
they don't want to support. They just want to
Yes.
surround themselves
Yes.
around. Yeah. So my advice to anybody that's listening, everybody that's listening, when you get into the music industry, if you're already an artist, if you're going to bring your significant other around, make sure they're very humble. Make sure they understand what you're doing. Make sure they're actually supporting you. Make sure you know who they are.
Right.
Make sure they're not trying to compete with you. Just
That envy
Big
is
time.
something serious. Like, yeah.
like, look, I'm gonna support your stuff, you support mine, but don't be like, well, I could do that too.
Yeah. No, you
Doing
can't.
that.
No, you can't. You can't do it
No,
because
you
this
are.
is my stuff.
Right.
You'll never be me. Like, and that's just not, not being arrogant or nothing.
Yeah,
That's just the
it's just-
reality of it. You can never do anything that I do.
You can't.
Yeah.
No.
What?
I would never watch my woman cooking and be like, man, I'm salty because I think I can make something better. than
Right?
that." No, I'm like,
And I know-
That's some weird stuff.
And I know people who will do that.
Me
like,
too.
like literally see a
Jesus.
cooking video and be like, I can make that.
just hate it. You might have made it, but you didn't. Okay?
Okay, look, embrace what I just did. Okay, can we just congratulate me for once?
Just one time.
Jeez.
A hand clap.
So yeah, I would never do that again, ever. I just wanted to make that
Ever.
clear.
Yeah.
Yeah. So just in case my future husband is hearing this, it's nothing personal.
He gonna be at the house like this.
Yeah, that's. I'll be
IG
back.
Live is great. I had to.
I've already been sneaking up to
Live.
every show.
Live is great. Live is amazing. You
That's
can
what I
comment,
said.
get my streams up. That would be
That's what I'm
amazing.
saying, 'cause, I didn't make the last POP night. I was kind of feeling down, but I watched.
Yeah, but you're all live. Yeah.
Now, babe, I'm going live at 8:00 now.
Okay.
You can't come, but
Make
I'll
sure
be
you're watching. Okay.
Or get all your homies.
What you doing there on the side off the screen?
Now, when I'm in arenas and all that good stuff, yeah, you can be amongst 7,000 people.
Right.
You know,
They're gonna
that's
have
it.
a good seat at least.
I'll make
the
sure they're good.
nosebleed.
No, I'll make sure they're good. I'll
Make
make
sure
sure
they're
they're
good.
sitting in the VIP
in the
section.
first
Yeah.
five
There
rows.
And like,
The
oh,
fourth row, please.
right. And don't do all the extra. Just clap just like everybody else. Have a seat. Right. No, please sit down. Please sit down. No.
I don't know him.
Flow this.
I don't, security. Scaredy.
Please. No, seriously.
Not her calling the scary.
Right.
I will.
Then they gonna be mad. They gonna be now. They want to bring up stuff about you.
Right. Look, that ain't on the interview.
Right.
That's the stuff that I'm talking about.
Right. Look. See, which is perfect because I do want to bring up a post that you posted. I want to say it's on January the 20th.
Okay.
You had like on a green sweater, but you were talking about when people get angry.
Yeah.
And then they start bringing up stuff about you that ain't got nothing to do with nothing.
Man, I hate that shit.
You know what I'm saying? Oh yeah, want me in the top VIP with you and your other two friends, huh?
Right, but your friend was just messing with your old girl. Like, wait a minute.
Wait a minute.
We was talking about breakfast.
That's why you got a limp.
How did we get here?
Hold on now.
That's why your hair only grows in the back and doesn't grow on the front. Like, what are we talking about? What are we talking about?
I've learned to just like, you got to detect when that shit is happening with your significant other or anybody for that matter.
Right.
You're like, wait, stop, rewind. We've already gone off track because if you let it go, especially in a relationship situation, you'll end up feeling away because they're going to fully Jedi mind fuck your ass and have you feeling away about some shit.
I can actually
stop it. You know what I'm saying?
I actually want to dive deeper into that because just to make it clear on what I was speaking of. So I've been in like two, I can really count it, 2 abusive relationships, physically abusive and mentally, emotionally abusive relationships, right? And I had an issue with the guy because every time we would get into it about something that he was doing that was not, pleasing me at the time, he would say, but you telling me that you was in a relationship with this person for this long and you allowed him to do this and you allowed him to do that, but you got a problem with me doing this? And I'm like, yeah, I do. I do have a problem because I went through that. I did. I understand me now. I understand what I don't have to go through. I understand what I deserve, and you're not giving me what I deserve at this moment. Right. So that's what I meant by going back and throwing trauma, and you're putting trauma to overshadow what you're doing, or you're trying to trigger. You're triggering me by saying that I should accept something. Right. Because
you accept something else.
Yeah, I accepted it. But when I was 17 and 19 and
that's
20.
That's not going to happen.
Yeah, I'm a grown-ass woman now. I understand my worth. I understand who I am, baby, and you could never. Okay?
Right, exactly.
No one else could ever.
Okay.
They should ain't write that book because you will never see it again.
That's like saying, oh, somebody stabbed you. All I did was step on your toe.
Right, exactly.
Like, you still hurting me, motherfucker.
Right, like don't ignore the pain that you caused.
You still brought pain to me.
That doesn't make this hurt any less.
Exactly.
Any less.
Okay,
if anything, that stab wound made that step on my foot hurt even worse. Worse. Now my feet hurt really bad. Because I got a stab in my leg.
Standing on my feet all day.
It's just pain. It's just pain.
Right. Come on. That's good. It's just I liked how you did that. You do your poetry like that too.
You see.
Speaking of, it's funny because my next poem is about pain.
Yeah, so, I think that would be great.
Yes, it's called Meat and Potatoes. Y'all be looking out for that.
Meat and potatoes. I like that. Meat and potatoes.
I would have done it and pop night last night. Yeah. But it's not done.
Okay. So that's fine.
Like it's enough for it to be done, but
well, make sure we talk too, because we got to get you into some poetry spots.
Yes, some good ones.
Yeah.
I mean, for sure, we will.
Yeah.
Big Def, man, this has been hella good. You know what I'm saying? Once again, family. You know what I'm saying? We appreciate you for making it to the end of the episode with us. You feel what I'm saying? Miss Flotus G, can you tell everybody where to find you at if you got anything coming up?
So, yes, you can follow me on Instagram at @thereal_Flotus. Just type in Flotus G on Instagram. If you don't feel like typing all that, you can type in Flotus G on Google as well, and a lot of my stuff will pop up. YouTube, Flotus G. All of my social media accounts, Twitter, TikTok, it's Flotus G. Yeah, just type in Flotus G. I'm pretty sure I'll pop up. I don't have that many followers, so make sure you follow me. Cool. I have quite a few songs coming. I have 2 new singles that just hit, Overflow that we discussed, and Let Me Live is another one. Because That was a good one. So make sure you guys go listen to all my amazing music. 124 is still going. It's still popping with VibeZ and Float On and all of the amazing music that's on there. So make sure y'all look out. I got a lot of stuff coming up, a lot of shows coming up. So follow me on Instagram and I'll let you know.
Any last words, Mr. Croy?
I want to know more about 124. Where did that title come from?
So 124 was my apartment number at the time. And that was the time when I actually released all of my music. I was in a very dark space, and 124, 4, 2, 1 is 7. It's perfect. Yeah. Yeah. So I was like, yeah, this is going to be perfect. This is how I want to do it. Yeah. So.
It was just interesting. It was scratching my brain.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like that. For sure, man. Man, y'all know what it is. We keeps it real. We keeps it consistent. And above all, man, we keep love. Until the next episode, we out.
Peace.